the old refinery in Port Harcourt. Gives us a lot of momentum in our quest to try and localize our capacity to produce every refined petroleum product we need in the country, and to meet the timeline for 2019 that we've been targeting conceptually. So it's very, very welcome, very deliberative, very successful meeting.
Petroleum Minister Ibe Kachuku setting a deadline in May last year. The minister was speaking after signing an MOU with Italian oil giant Agip to build a brand new refinery in the oil-rich River State. And the Federal Executive Council had also approved his plan to repair the country's aging refineries through a public-private partnership. It's now 10 months on, and he has found himself in a situation far from what he had anticipated.
Obviously, I've given myself and I've given the whole world a timeline of 2019 ends, and by then our own refinery should be working. All I'm doing is, unfortunately, I don't have the A to Z on this. I'll provide the supervision. There's a technical aspect that has got to be done. We started by saying that it was important to bring back those who build refineries initially, so that we do not have the kind of difficulties you had with turnaround maintenances that never worked. But having brought them back, you do not have the financing, so you've got to go out and raise individuals who are willing to give those financing.
So far, 40 bids to finance the repair of the existing refineries are being reviewed by the state-owned petroleum company, the NNPC. The process has dragged on for months, and the Federal Executive Council, the highest decision-making organ of the government, now wants to see the process quickened.
The GMB and myself did give an undertaking that within a period of 1-2 months, we should be able to complete that whole process. The board has already approved the selection of companies, but in terms of the contractual and financing terms, those details are still being worked on, and I think we've had assurance from NNPC that should be completed within the window of 1 to 2 months, enabling us to do the final awards and hopefully the commencement of work on these refineries.
The cost of repairing the refineries has not been made public, but could run into billions of dollars. Nigeria badly needs to get them up and running to cap excessive spending on imported fuel. At the current rate, the state-owned petroleum company will be spending a whopping $7 billion annually just on fuel subsidies, while more than that would be spent on actual importation of fuel, as lately demand has shot up to 50 million litres per day. Kelechi, Emekalam, CGTN, Abuja, Nigeria.